Good morning, everybody. What's up? We are about to go let everybody out this morning. It is a glorious day and hot already. We have to get the goats and the chickens out and let the kitties out, and yeah, it's just gonna be another beautiful day on the farm, so come join me. No boots today. Probably should be, but that's okay. We'll get everyone out of here. Here we go. Rise and shine. Hey, where are all your friends? Oh, everyone decided to go over here today. Okay, you never know what you're gonna see. Good morning, kitties. Good morning, chickens. Did you like the snacks we brought out for you? Mm-hmm. Here y'all go. A little bit extra. Yeah. And we got our Bob White friend over there. Hi, lady. You want to come get some of these good snacks? Come on over. Come join the party. That's Hazel. She's going around the corner. Alright, I'm going to get the feed out, and then you can help join us for some feeding. Let's say good morning to Bob White first. And then we'll go ahead and get all of that feeding done. Good morning, Bob White. Good morning. So we got some tree trimmers with us today, so I hope the audio is okay. But I wanted to just take you along with who I feed first. So this is for the cats. We got our cat food. And since I'm going to be in there, I usually grab the Timothy hay out for the goats as well. And this is their favorite part because they always get a little bit extra. All right, come here, guys. They're all gonna have some of that. So we are here. This is the trough that I was talking to y'all about. So that's for the goats, and then they have their salt lick here as well, and their water, and then the mineral block here, and their alfalfa and Timothy hay mixture. And then the cats live in this little crate, and I switch these crates out every 2 days about. They usually go to the bathroom outside, but I like to put new fresh wood shavings in here and just clean it up. This is Jackson. He and his brother, Jackson, was so curious about y'all, he knocked you right over. They came from a hoarding situation in Bakersfield. There was a situation with like about 8 other cats, all different breeds, and they were stuck inside of this hoarding house where they were not being fed properly and definitely did not have the proper care, and you can see their bodies have a lot of markings of mistreatment. Jackson's missing fur in a lot of parts of his body, and unfortunately Ollie, this is Ollie here, it's really hard to tell who's who, but Ollie's this guy. He's a little bit browner. He's older and he's a lot smaller. He's only, God, he's tiny. And he's about 3.5 years old is what they told us. He can barely walk straight. He's like got a wobble, and when you pick him up, his head's he's very like unbalanced. So I think something happened to him, unfortunately. And just, depending on whatever type of condition their living situation was in, could have been a numerous things, unfortunately. So anyway, we gave them a better home here. They're living in the barn and they love it. They are with the goats all day, running around, and the chickens, and they have animals in here with them every minute. When they're not outside or wherever they are, they're basically surrounded by their animals. Just all living the dream out here. And they're rolling around on their backs, these cats, and they're so happy laying in the sun and the shade. It just truly, it feels good, and it feels like they definitely are where a cat would want to be, especially after a situation like that. So we feel really good about that rescue. We feel really good about this rescue. Alan's previous owner messages me all the time. We keep in great contact, and she's been super helpful with us. And you know what? She is really happy that we were able to give him such a good home and so much love and attention and just being able to roam free on all this land, these other animals. So it's a great place to be for these animals, and we are really grateful that we're able to give them this space. And with all y'all's support, please like and subscribe, hit the bell. So often what happens is I am out here trying to get all of their food together, and the goats are constantly just trying to eat everything. So what I like to do is sprinkle a little bit of food here for them, distract them, and then go set up all the food for the chickens. So let's see if it works today. This has been my method. What they really like out of the chicken feed is like the black sunflower seeds and like some of the grain and stuff, I think. The goats are really good about, from what I've researched, and we are new goat owners, so fingers crossed that this is true information. But I've heard that goats are really good about kind of maintaining a balanced diet in a way. So they won't eat what doesn't feel good to them anymore. They'll stop when they're done with a certain type of food, and then they'll move on to the other things. And like I said, we have that mineral block and all sorts of things for them too. Yeah, everybody's very happy with it. What we need to figure out is a better system as far as where to hang the feeders away from the goats. Because I do think that no matter how much I distract them, eventually they go in there throughout the day and they see a little bit, and the chickens are not eating. They're very sleepy. One important thing, especially on days like today, is making sure that everyone has plenty of water. So that will be my next thing after the food, is I will make sure that I refill everybody's water. And I actually usually come down here in the middle of the day on hot days, and I give everybody ice and frozen treats. The chickens especially, they love like frozen watermelon, frozen corn, just a little bit of frozen something that can replenish them. Another good chicken trick, if y'all need a chicken trick for hot days, is water on the ground. Their feet get really hot like dogs, and the quickest way to cool them down is their feet. So if you actually, and I don't know if anyone's ever noticed this, but they love, chicken owners will always say this, you can have a bunch of fresh water out, and they will like and subscribe, comment below if this is true. They will always go for the dirty water. I don't know why. But you pour out a little bit of water into the ground, let the hose run there for a little while, make a puddle, and the chickens will all flock over there somewhere in the shade where it's cooler if you have some shade. If not, it will just cool the ground down for a little bit either way. And the chickens just love it, and it cools their feet off, and it just cools their core temperature down. So that's a good chicken trick. So everyone's got their chicken feed now. I got to do a little bit of omegas. We have plenty of oyster shell and grit out for them at all times, but I do replenish that every once in a while. And then if they need it, we have like probiotics for the water, but we're good on that right now. I do apple cider vinegar once a week, usually for them in a separate water container, just so that they have that as an option in case they're needing it. What else? And then we do have some diatomaceous earth sprinkled around the whole barn, all around the egg nesting areas and food areas. And that's about it for the feeding and kind of like barn food situation for all of the animals. I will keep you posted with the rest, but I'm just gonna do the water now basically. Thank you guys. Have a good day. We'll see you back on the farm.